since the last time we talked. So last time we talked, I still had 2 days till the end of my resignation period, so I fulfilled those 2 days, and then for 2 whole days I just rested and slept. I don't really remember what I did, but it wasn't anything significant. Went to the store. Time to flip. See how like the edges are crispy?
Oh. Hey, Rox. Hey. Cozy and snuggled up.
Oh, come on. It's going after the test.
I think that looks gross, so I think I'm gonna try purple. And then after those 2 days, I went to my brother's apartment slash college dorm situation and helped him organize, because he has an internship like out of state, so he can't go back. And he was like, and he has his own money from he like does odd jobs around campus and stuff, so he was like, hey mom, like I'm looking to hire some cleaning people, do you know anyone? She was like, yeah, me and Kelsey would do it. So I went with her to go do that and kind of help him get organized. And that took 2 whole days. It was a lot. So that was that. And then immediately I had another day then it was my birthday. I didn't have a day to rest, it was my birthday. So my mom took me shopping and we went to, she made burgers at home, and we had, I kept asking for Sweet Frog, which is like frozen yogurt, because it's the only place around here that has dairy, like true dairy-free frozen dessert. So we did that. It's one of those bars that has like you can add the top. It's kind of like Chipotle but for ice cream. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. Then this week I'm staying at the neighbor's house, and hopefully I'll blur it in the background, but honestly it looks enough like my mom's house in the background that I don't think it matters. But I've been staying at my neighbor's house to take care of their animals, and they have 2 dogs and I think it's 4 cats here.
Oh, we're gonna have a great day today, girls. A great day. A great day. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Oh, my goodness. A great day.
So it's been really nice. The animals and the house energy is just very relaxing, and my mom's house is always go, go, go. She always has something going on, so it is very relaxing here. Definitely a little chaotic at times with all the animals, but That's why we're not looking at the camera right now. I'm keeping an eye on them. But yeah, it's been nice. What else did I want to say? Oh, one of the things I did want to mention, and I wasn't going to mention before, is I just watched a Cullen and Samir video about their new, like, what car is it? I think it's the Lexus commercial that they're doing or whatever. And they talked about, one of the guys said that the antidote to bad luck is people. And like thinking about that quote and thinking about everything that it represents, I just wanted to, because I'm in my healing or my burnout healing era, I wanted to mention it. I have been volunteering, and while I don't usually share, like I don't ever really mention that unless you ask, or like unless you're asking like, hey, what are your weekend plans? If you're trying to make plans with me, I might say volunteering, but other than that, I really don't mention it. But I did want to mention it just in case, like, if you're going through the same journey. I do think that it has been really helpful. Me personally, as a person, I like to volunteer to hear people's stories, and I love to learn. So just learning what people have been going through, or maybe their special interests, or like maybe they were a construction worker, or I just love to learn about everything in life. And like I'm a member of a bird watching community. I'm that girl, so I just like to listen and learn and to absorb everything that comes to me. So it's just exciting to hear how other people have lived their lives, I guess. And normally I do pick like one certain place to volunteer at, and I haven't found that village yet of where I would like to make my permanent placement yet. But I'm enjoying the process right now, and I just wanted to mention it because in case you're going through the same thing, like it is definitely really healing to remember, especially after being a corporate number for so long, that like you actually have value outside of the workplace. Like people actually care about you, and I knew that. Like I always volunteer, so I knew that in the corporate world too. I was always volunteering while I was working as well. So I don't know, I just thought if you didn't already know, now you know. It's always an option to do, and I know the last thing that you want to do after being burnout is work for free, but you don't have to work. Like you can just read to somebody. All right, let me get this dog and then we'll go back inside. One of the other things or qualms that I've noticed is that the older generation is more likely to give you tasks once they find you're unemployed. And the younger generation, when you say that you're unemployed because of burnout, is much more supportive of it. So, for example, I went to the bank to go over my 401k, which if you are going through this journey and you're also recovering as a finance person, if you have a 401k or your HSA, like make sure you get that all sorted within the month that you like, just be on top of that. But anyways, I went to the bank, right? And I'm telling this young associate who it's literally his first year at that bank, like, hey, I'm only on my 401k, I've just been unemployed, like I'm as of today, I'm unemployed. And I was telling him, like, what's next for me, you know, because he was asking, like, oh, are you going over to another job? And I go, no, like, I'm just unemployed because I'm burnt out. And I'm looking to go into the holistic wellness space. And he's like, okay, so, like, massages, like, he instantly kind of knew what I was talking about. And even when I had said that I was Reiki certified, he was interested in a way that he was like, oh, what's that? And I was like, oh, it's kind of like a massage for your soul. He was interested just in a way that was more accepting of the space and the conversation. Where the older, and this is just like a generational thing I have noticed, and this is like I'm not dishing on anyone at the bank, but so his boss came in to like approve the final steps or whatever, and when I was telling, because now he knows my mom, like it's a small town bank, I'm telling the whole story over again. And when I'm telling him, he didn't fully understand it. He was like, oh, so you're going into, like, you want to go into the hospitality industry. And hospitality and wellness are kind of two different things to me. Like, hospitality, they're similar, but they're not the same to me in my mind. So I was like, yeah, sure, but more like massages, herbal teas, acupuncture, like more that way, and less luxury. Like they're just different to me. I don't know, I just like I see them in different lights. Like I see, when you say hospitality, I see a receptionist at a hotel, and when you say wellness, I see nature. So to me they're different, but they might be the same to you. So I just explained that to him, and I was like, that's kind of like the direction. I said, I was like, I've been working in finance for 7 years. My first job right out of college was working 90 hours a week year round as an auditor, and I'm just burnt out. Like I'm recovering from burnout, point blank. And he was like, well, since you're unemployed, if you have any free time, he's like, I know someone who needs a babysitter. And this is just something that I have found, and I'm so appreciative of these opportunities that come to me, and I'm so, like, they are trying to be so helpful, and I appreciate that so much. And if I was in a different point in my life, I would immediately jump on that. And even when they give it to me, even at knowing the state I am, I still investigate the opportunity and look to see whether or not, like, it aligns. But, like, I just find it so funny that the older generation, when you say, oh, I'm recovering from burnout, or I'm not employed by choice right now, or I'm just taking a break or stepping back from my career, they're so eager to give you a project. And this is also an observation, I am so willing to take on a project when I know I'm not supposed to be. Like, this is my project. Should be my full-time job right now, is figuring out, why did I get burnt out? What is stopping? Like, what in my body is making me push myself more than I need? Like, I just need to figure that out. So it's just been an interesting observation, is that when you say, oh, I'm burnt out and I'm recovering from burnout, the younger generation, I feel, or I have noticed the people around me be like, oh, I totally understand. Like, that is so good that you realize this now at this age, that you need to do that. And like, there's just a more supportive feeling and space. Where from the older generation, it's more like, oh, since you're free. But I'm not free. Like, I don't want to say I'm not free, I'm just trying to figure my life out. Like, I still need to organize my finances. I have all these teeny projects that I've always wanted to do when I had time, that the older generation has to know how it feels. Like, oh, when I retire, I'll do the kitchen renovation. Like, silly things like that you just keep putting off because you don't have the time or the energy or capacity. And now is the time and energy and capacity that I should have to do these things. That being said, I do feel that I have that little, I don't want to say virus, but I have that little mindset in my mind where I am free and I am consistently overloading myself. So I'm taking on these projects that I shouldn't always. And just the other week, I was filming these videos, I'm watching 9 Animals, I'm also digitizing my mom's scrapbooks, organizing, like, I'm still low-key unpacking and moving into my mom's basement, and so much more. Like, I am just putting my all into everything, and then I'm spread thin, and then I know that I'm gonna get burnt out again when I need to figure out the core source of my burnout and like do the shadow work and like just be alone. I want to learn tarot. I want to learn herbalism. There's so much that I want to learn, and do and like grow with, but I really need to take a step back and focus on the why behind the burnout to figure out, okay, what comes next. Because obviously there's something in my little brain that wants me to overwork and like go. I graduated early. I went out to get my whole life trajectory has been me pushing myself beyond the brinks of what I ever thought I could do, which has been beneficial to me, but it is not sustainable to continue to push yourself to the brinks of exhaustion. And I need to figure out why I've been doing that. I don't know yet. But that's just one qualm or thing that I have noticed, and I just wanted to include that because I know that if you're on this journey with me, you are also going to be pressured into doing other things because like you want to contribute to society or you need the money in there. You're gonna be like, okay, and maybe it's just a me thing, maybe it's just a me problem of like, I just thought it was funny because that has consistently come up recently where an older generational person will come up and be like, oh, since I heard you're unemployed, since you're free. So basically, don't tell anyone you're unemployed. That's the moral of the story. I'm kidding, but I just thought it was a fun thing to include. I think that's all for this week. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for the lack of editing. I just don't feel like it. So we're not gonna push myself. Lots of love. Bye.